Good afternoon, everyone on Instagram and YouTube and Twitter or wherever you are seeing this video. Today, I thought I would move locations and have the quintessential soccer ball in the background of a soccer video. So, quintessential soccer ball in the background. So, guys, we have a fantastic challenge for you today that we will talk about later. Hola Paloma, ¿cómo estás? So I thought, I don't know if you saw our story, but today Paloma's just thrown me off. She's thrown me off. So today we've got a special guest. Kristie Mewis. Alex is meant to be having a baby soon, so I don't really want to hassle her bringing her on her Instagram. Okay, so let me bring Kristie in. We're waiting. I'm actually surprised she knows how to do this. Oh my God, you put makeup on and everything, you melt.
No, I actually just tinted my eyebrows, so like I didn't put any makeup on. It just like looks nicer.
You see who's on the live?
Yeah, Paloma.
Oh, what's up? Hey, what's poppin'?
Oh, Dexy, you want to say hi?
So Kristie, first of all, I would like you to know that I've almost forgiven you for not inviting me to the code word game.
Dave,
Almost. I'm not quite there yet.
We didn't actively leave you out.
But
you were doing a Zoom. What?
But you didn't actively invite me. After the previous week where I killed it, maybe that was it.
After the previous week, you cheated.
Have you got any proof of that?
Yeah.
What? Where?
The fact that just the words that you were describing made absolutely no sense. You're not that smart. I know you, and you're not that smart.
Did you see Batty just put something about Patriots? She's not a Patriots fan anymore, Batty. She's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. Tampa Bay. Get it? Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Dave, I get it. Did you come up with that yourself?
When are we gonna get Batty on here? I texted him today, or I texted him yesterday or today. I'm like, hey, I hope you're doing all right during the coronavirus. He must be dead because he didn't text me back.
Oh.
So anyway, Kristie, just know that I haven't forgiven you yet, or that other little rat bag, and I'm not talking about Dexy. So, Kristie, what we've done today, and I don't know if you've been following along with the 30 days of accountability, but what we do is challenge the youth, because we're moulding the youth, right? We challenge the youth players every day, and we have them do a technical breakdown of a player, a technical breakdown of a game, and they've got to design their own drills and everything. We've actually had a really, really good response. We've got like a solid base of there's about, if we're away from this live on YouTube and everything, we've got a solid base of about 2,500 people doing it, including you, 2,501. Which is fantastic. Do you know what you really need, which I'm going to get you, I'm going to send it, is a ring light.
Oh, I do want one of those. Those are, they just light your face up so nicely.
I mean, look, with too much, just right in the middle.
Oh, does yours dim? Because I've read that all of them don't dim.
Oh, you've got to get the one that dims. Because then, when you get the dim one, Paloma on your story going, oh, whoa, what's popping?
You can see your other colored eye too, Dave, which is kind of cool.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My mum used to call me a freak. Anyway. So what I wanted to do today was just go through what you've been doing pre wisdom teeth surgery on your own, because I know Rach is injured as well. And a little bit about you when you were a young pup. which was a long time ago. So what have you been doing in the quarantine?
Well, I've actually been meaning to tell you this, but like before I got my wisdom teeth out, I'm still a little bit puffy from it. So I've been kind of like MIA to the soccer ball for like 5 or 6 days now. But I actually meant to text you this. I feel like just this simple box drill, like when you just dribble around in the box as fast as you can, like the warm up that you usually do, like you're never too good to do that. Like I do it every single day. I go to this, I have this like little park, that's just like an open park where like dogs take craps and like old people walk around in circles. And I'm just like doing savage beast mode soccer drills, like in between all of it.
Yeah.
But I do the 4 square cone drill, just dribbling as fast as you can and getting as many touches on the ball, like 4 or 5 times for 30 seconds. And I do it every time I go. And I just don't think you're ever good enough to not do that. Like, I think you can do it if you're 5 years old and you can do it if you're 30 years old. Like, it doesn't matter. Because I just think that it helps so much and like just warms you up and you get so many good touches on the ball. And then I always
simplicity in it.
What?
Simple.
Yeah, it's so simple, but it's just so good. And like you can push yourself. And I mean, I lose the ball all the time because like I'm trying to go super fast, but I just think it's like such a good, simple drill. And then I love the 3 cone drills when, like the pullback with the outside of the foot, inside of the foot, outside. Like I always do the 3 cone drills. I think I probably have like 4 or 5 drills that I do every single time, like beast mode soccer drills that I do every single time I'm at the park. And I try to go like 3 or 4 times a week during the quarantine.
So the parks are they're open in Texas, aren't they?
It's kind of like it's not really even a park. It's like just this, it's like the flattest grass surface that I've been able to find.
Is it where you take the dogs?
No, it's a little bit like I could walk there, but I just drive there because I have the balls and the cones.
Have you seen Poppy lately?
Who? Oh no,
Poppy the
I haven't. Why is Rach saying 4 square cone drill? Is that what it's called?
Where is she?
She's in the other room. She has a stomach ache.
Oh.
Rach.
That's what happens when you don't invite me to things. God punishes you with stomach aches. So that's awesome. So you're keeping active. When can you start training again?
I mean, we're hoping they just pushed it back a little bit more.
No, I mean you after your teeth you melt.
I went for a jog yesterday, and then I did like more of like a interval run today. So I still feel like a little bit of pain, not pain in here, but like soreness and achiness. But I think tomorrow I'm going to try to go to the park and play with the ball a little bit. But I just haven't really been able to. It's hurt.
It is the worst.
It really is the worst thing. Like I didn't realize like how bad it is. I was like, oh, I'll be out for like 2 or 3 days, and I've been like on my ass for.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Why is Rage going so hard at you? He's got
Is she?
Yeah.
Rage, be nice.
So, oh look, this is a soccer ball that's been placed there inconspicuously, yet it promotes my brand unlikely.
She's making fun of me because.
In what world is it called a 4 square cone?
Well, what is it called then?
You don't have 4 squares. You have 1 square and 4 cones.
4 cones. Well, you know what I meant.
We knew.
Me and words don't go.
Yeah, she is mean. So, Kristie, first of all, thanks for coming on, even though I haven't forgiven you yet. And tell us about your unique situation. All right, Dex?
Oh, she's punching me.
She doesn't say much, does she?
Because she sits. Tip it down.
Oh.
Oh my God, look, she's punching me. She keeps hitting me in the face.
She has an itch. Okay, sorry, what, Dave?
No, she's got good taste. So you've got like a very unique situation, obviously, where you and Mewis 2, the second one, both grew up to be ridiculously good. So tell me about you growing up and what role in your sister's development and what your sister's your sister's role in your development. Good question.
That is a good question.
Thanks.
I think that it was probably the best thing that could have happened to both of us, having each other growing up, because we both shared the same passion for soccer. And I honestly think that probably the thing that helped us separate from the group to get to the highest level, obviously being professional and obviously Sam being on the national team, I think it was just competing against each other every single day. I think just like how much we would compete and like how crazy we were about it, I think just made us work even harder because we always wanted to be better than the other one. So yeah. I honestly think it was that. And that we both just like shared the same passion. Like we were both just, we were like really talented when we were younger. So just having each other to work with on everything and just to compete against each other was definitely the thing that I think separated us from everyone else.
Would you say it was talent? I know because your parents are both like very athletic, but would you say it was talent? Because I would say you're selling yourself short. Because, you know, athletic talent can only take you so far in football, right? Like,
yeah.
you've got to put the work in yourself. And I feel like players sell themselves short all the time. If you think about the amount of hours that you put in away from team training and away from like trainers, and you add those hours up, that's where your talent comes from, right?
Yeah.
So maybe stop stealing from yourself. Just a thought.
Yeah, I mean, I think some, like, I grew up and Sam we grew up having people like, oh, things come so easy to you, like you're so athletic, like this and that. But I do think, yes, I am athletic and Sam is athletic, but I don't think that, I think people next to us when we were younger thought that they were working hard, but like they really have no idea what hard work was. So I think they thought that it came easy to us, but I don't think they really saw what we were doing behind closed doors, or, you know, like in our backyard, or the running that we were doing together, or the skills that we were doing together. So yeah, I mean, I do understand what you're saying with like the selling yourself short thing. But yeah.
Sam is notoriously lanky. Why didn't she play basketball?
She did play basketball.
Can she do a slam dunk?
No, I don't think so.
I'm very surprised.
We could probably train her to do it. Like if you told her, like if you told her you'd buy her something, she would be able to slam dunk in like a couple weeks, I bet.
Yeah. So let's get deep. So before the World Cup, that season before that, thank you for the mail. Thank you for your service. The season before that, you were killing it. And there were rumours that you might get a call up again because you've been on the national team previously, which is so weird that two sisters. I watched that footage the other day. I think the US women's national team Instagram put it up, didn't they?
Yeah.
And it was like I was like cheesing because it was like so like cool to see, right? And you know, I don't think that'll happen again, honestly. And I forgot what I was going to say. No, you were going to get. There was rumours that you were going to get called back up. You unfortunately did your ACL. Now, your situation was, it's a disaster, wasn't it? Like it's catastrophe, really. But the way that you come back is, I use that as an example with players who've done their ACL, right? Because I feel like you maybe let your head drop for like a couple of days, and then you're like straight back onto it mentally. What are your goals now that once your chipmunk cheeks recede? What are your goals now? Do you want to like try and work your way in, or like you want to focus on winning stuff with the dash, or actually qualifying for playoffs? That'd be nice.
Yeah. I mean, tearing my ACL was obviously the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through in my soccer career. And I don't even think I realized like how hard it was until it happened to me. I would like see people tear their ACLs and they'd come back, and I was like, oh, like you just don't really think anything. Like you don't think it's ever going to happen to you, basically. So then when it finally did, I definitely felt bad for myself I let myself feel bad for like a good chunk of time that I felt was appropriate, but then I was kind of just like, all right, like I have to do this, like I'm going to do this. And your mindset completely changes, and you just make an end goal in your head, and you do anything you can to get there. It's so hard. I cried the entire way back. And it was super, super difficult, the worst thing ever. But I feel like ever since it happened to me, I've been like a new player and a new person, and I just kind of like look at my career and soccer in a different way. So I feel like I'm more driven. I feel like I take it more seriously. I'm a better professional. I push myself harder. I take care of my body better. I just think that the faster you do those things, the better you're going to get at a quicker rate, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like I look back before I did my ACL, and I was like, was I really doing the things to better myself and to better my body and to better my career? And at the time I thought I was, but I think now I just take it so much more seriously. So there is a silver lining in it, and it is like the hardest thing that I've ever done. And I'm sure that people that are going through it are struggling so hard, but you do get back on the other side. And right now during this quarantine, I mean, it's obviously awful because I think all of us want to be back and want to be playing and want to go back to our normal lives. But it has been a good time to kind of take a step back, like focus on the little things that maybe I didn't get around to in the off season or stuff like that. So I think I am kind of just like trying to take complete advantage of what is in front of me right now. And I've been able to do like so many little things that maybe I wouldn't have time to do if we had practice or we're traveling and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to make it the best I can.
Well, I feel like the whole ACL thing, like you're one of the few players I think came back just as good, like first game. Like I was so proud of you that first game, and you haven't stopped, right? Anyway, vegan Kit Kat. What's the recipe?
Rach, what's the recipe for the vegan Kit Kat? It's so good. You're supposed. Yeah, we use Rice Krispies, but you can use Chex. So I think it calls for Chex, but the Rice Krispies are like just as good. And it's like, what is it? Dark chocolate and peanut butter, coconut oil.
Clearly you don't know me because I'm allergic to peanuts. So.
Well, use almond.
It's awkward.
How many Twixes do you think you've made since I showed you the recipe?
7. And they don't last 12 hours.
Does Juan get any of it or no?
Yeah, no, I always make sure that Juan and Marilyn gets up, like at least one little bit. But then I kind of like the look of disappointment when they go to the freezer and none left. But yeah, that's right. So, Kristie, so you're the player that we've asked people to dissect today. And what I wanted to do was to ask you what you think your best points are and what you need to work on the most.
How many hours do we have on this?
Oh, stop.
Dave, you really just like threw me under the bus with this. Like I'm just like pulling stuff out of a hat right now. You just
I like the way
threw
you
this on
tilt
me.
with the phone, so you look like you're on a slope, like this.
Well, my hand is cramping.
Oh, my hand is great. Well, get a ring light with a stand like me.
Okay, so what's the first question?
What do you think your strengths are as a player, and what are your weaknesses right now?
So I think my right foot could be better. Like I want to be able to switch the ball on a dime with my right foot. And I think if I had like a lot of time and I could prepare it, like I could hit a good right-footed ball, but I think I need to do a better job with it under pressure and quicker. Because I feel like that's my role as a midfielder, to switch the point of attack. And like I do think that I like hit a ball pretty good with my left foot, and I just want to be able to do the same with my right. And I think all world-class midfielders can hit it with both of their feet. So I just want to improve my right foot. I think your awareness can always be better. So I want to improve on that. Like I want to like intercept passes. I want to win 50-50 balls. I want to know where the ball is going before it goes there. So I think those are probably two things that I want to get better at, and I think could, bring my game from here to here. So those are two things that I want to be better at.
I asked you, the first thing I asked you was what you were good at. Oh. Yeah, but that's a normal soccer person's answer, isn't it? Because we always focus on what we're not good at.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so if I was to say, what makes you different, what would your answer be? Apart from, your fashion sense on Instagram.
I do think my left foot is very good. What?
Like your answers, come on.
Well, can you give me one?
What do you mean you think your left foot? I don't think my right foot's very good, but I think my left foot's good. That's basically what you just told me.
Okay, well, what am I good at then?
Think about it. What are you good at? You're good at driving forward with the ball.
I'm good at driving forward with the ball.
Good at finding the final ball.
I'm good at
forward.
I think you read the game really well. And I think you bounce off certain players really well as well. And I think that's what, when you did your knee, I think that's what the dash drastically missed.
Yeah. I think I get the game well. Like I can see what's going to develop. Like I do have good vision, I think.
Yeah.
But obviously there are so many things I need to fine tune too.
There have been a lot of calls for more TikToks from you. Will we be seeing more TikToks?
I had like a TikTok kick. Like we did TikTok kick for like 2 weeks, and then it was just kind of like
4 dances is not a TikTok kick. I know the algorithm. You've got to post every day if you want to be TikTok famous.
That's just so much effort.
Trust me, I know. I post every day. It's a lot of effort. Yeah. Did you see today's though? Today's we did a cool one with Savando.
You did a cool one?
It's a kid. He did how many touches he could get in a minute.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, did you post it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so sick. He's so good with his feet.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, Rachel.
Well, I've got a question for you.
Yes, Rachel.
Growing up,
yes.
What was your favourite meal?
My mum's roast dinner.
What, before you were vegan?
Yeah, my mum's roast dinner.
Do you ever have casseroles?
Not really, because mum and dad were vegetarian.
Yeah.
She made a casserole.
I made a casserole with sweet potato mash.
That looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah, a slow cooker.
Yeah, I've got one of those now. I use it for oatmeal.
Look at Dexy's nose.
Dexy. What's on her face?
I think you should give Dexy some. I knew she was making food. What gave it away? The microwave?
Yes.
Okay. Kristie, thank you very much for coming on. You should keep watching because we're going to have players now tell you what you need to work on.
Oh, God.
You're awesome. I still don't forgive you, but I'll talk to you later. After I've done like a code words with my other friends.
Okay, thanks, David.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.
Okay, so if you broke down Kristie Mewis, give us a request and you can come on and tell Kristie what she needs to work on. That was a really late thing. I only texted this afternoon. So that is why I didn't have time to promote it. Because I was mad at her as well because she didn't invite me to the thing with the thing. Hey, Dog, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Dog, I'm good. I want you to break down Kristie Mewis. Go.
All right. So I just did a game analysis because I did all 3 sheets last night because I didn't know what to do. So I just did all 3 sheets. So I did I did sister versus sister. So I did North Carolina Courage versus Houston Dash.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fun. So during that game, like Kristie said, she's very good at like Rachel said, she's very good at like getting the ball to either their team or like from the other team. As a midfielder, I feel like he's good at that. And then I feel like she's good at midfielder getting around people.
Yeah, she's good at the 1v1s, like simple movements, getting by them. Yeah, carry on.
And then like I don't know like what day it was, but like they asked like what your favorite move was, and you just like the shoulder tip. And I feel like Kristie Mewis did that a lot, and it works because it's simple and it like fakes them out really well. And so during that game, I feel like she could have took more chances. But like that game, I think she played really good, so I couldn't find any weaknesses. But like I feel like she crossed a lot and gave like great opportunities to Daly or whoever else was there. But like I felt like she could have took more chances too. But that's really all I could find that game.
So not many weaknesses. Are you just saying that because she was on here and she might be watching and you might hurt her feelings? Because you remember when we asked the coaches what we need to work on, we were like, be brutal.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good then. Dog, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. I will talk to you soon.
Bye, Dave.
Say goodbye. Okay. So let me try and find someone if they are on here right now. No. Okay, so guys, today's challenge is really simple, right? So I've got it here in a text from Beast Mode Soccer Vancouver. So if you're in Vancouver, you should look Brenda up because she's awesome. Right, so, right, what I want you to do is reach out to 5 teammates, and because we're in quite a tough time right now, I want you to reach out to 5 teammates and tell them what you think that their most quality traits are as a soccer player, all right? So just reach out to 5 teammates, send them a text, be like, hey, this is what I think you're really good at, okay? And that's it. That's the only challenge. Apart from, obviously, we're going to do a player breakdown and a game breakdown. But the challenge is to reach out to 5 teammates and tell them what you think they're really, really good at, okay? So it's a little bit of a leadership quality, and you're reaching out, you're saying, hey, like, you know, I know you might be down right now. This is just wanted to tell you, this is what I think you're awesome at. The player that we are going to break down today is Christian Pulisic, the US player who is now at Chelsea. There's Jordan. She's cyberbullying me again. Jordan, I'm going to block you, I think. Okay. So that's your challenge. Reach out to 5 teammates. Tell them what they're really good at. Christian Pulisic is the player that I want you to break down. Guys, keep tagging me every day in what you're doing because I love seeing it. And don't forget, on Thursday, we've got Sophia Huerta. We're also bringing on Janine Becky from Canada. And we're also going to try to get other players that I work with on soon as well. Okay? So I will see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Reach out to 5 players. Tell them how good they are and what they're good at. And I will see you tomorrow.